Hello everyone, I am glad to see you on the Black Rock Nuts channel. On the night of September 17th, the UFC Fight Night 227 tournament was held where there was a rematch of Valentina Shevchenko and Alexa Grasso for the belt in the lightest women's weight. The fight ended with a scandalous judicial decision, a draw, and again Valentina was left without a title. Let's remember the very first fight that took place in March. Shevchenko defeated Grasso on the judges' cards, but in the end, she lost to suffocating in the fourth round. She gave her back by kicking from a U-turn. Shevchenko talks about an annoying tactical mistake, and Grasso repeats in an interview that she prepared this plan in training camp. You win the fight, you take round after round, and then one stupid mistake leads to defeat. I know for sure that I'm stronger than her. I want to have a rematch, Shevchenko said after the defeat. So let's take a look at the rematch. First round, Shevchenko took the center of the octagon from the first seconds, punched deuces in the left-handed stance, adding body kicks. Grasso counterattacked from the mirror rack as in the first fight. Shevchenko aimed for a knockout and invested heavily in punches. At the end of the first round in the rematch, she pulled Grasso onto the canvas at the second attempt, where she immediately climbed into the full mount. Valentina hurried, unsuccessfully went to the choke, allowing the opponent to rise. There was not enough control for a confident ending, but 3 referees gave the first round to Shevchenko. That's fair. Wow. In the second round, Grasso defended against Shevchenko's pass and then dropped into a knockdown. Shevchenko quickly got up and tried to fight, going into a clinch, but Grasso caught her by the back of the head. She threw her knees into the body, then punches into the head. The round is controversial. Grasso scored a knockdown and was close to the finish, but spent several minutes on her back on canvas. All 3 judges gave the second round to Grasso. We can agree with them. Knockdown and clinch punches are the decisive factor. In the third round, Shevchenko's corner advised to fight. She missed in the rack, but takedowns turned out. Grasso felt the power in the punches. Shevchenko controlled the jab, but missed. In the second minute, Shevchenko took a takedown and immediately went into half guard. Grasso tried to get out and ran into a choke. It was close to the finish, but the champion survived. All 3 judges gave the third round to Shevchenko. Shevchenko switched to her favorite counterattacking manner and Grasso went forward. There, Grasso began to hammer her head with her knees, not noticing that Shevchenko was holding her hand on the flooring. This is a violation. Referee Herb Dean was speechless despite the claims of the ex-champion. Grasso believed in domination so much that she easily abandoned Shevchenko and tried to get to the painful hands. But Shevchenko swiped into a dominant position. The fighters got up. At the end of the round, Grasso missed hard. In the last seconds, she came out to twist her heel out of the rack. In the fourth round, 2 judges gave Shevchenko 1 Grasso. At the end, Shevchenko had more strength left. She broke her opponent. Leaned on the jab with a delay, immediately leaving the line of attack. Grasso was afraid of the passage in the leg, so she did not risk and gave the round. It was Shevchenko's best stretch in the rack for the whole fight, but a minute and a half before the end, she unsuccessfully held a takedown which crossed out everything. Shevchenko did not give up and lasted until the end of the round, never rising. Valentina 100% took this round, but again went into the fight. Because of this mistake, she eventually lost the battle. All 3 judges gave the 5th round to Grasso and Bell with a score of 10-8. After the fight, both raised their hands, considering themselves the winner. This is a difficult and close fight, which was reflected on the cards. 48-47, Grasso, Camijo, 48-47, Shevchenko, D'Amato, 47-47, draw, Bell. Grasso remained the champion, and for Shevchenko, this verdict is equal to defeat. And yet, Grasso's victory is quite natural. She wanted to win more. Valia Shevchenko said that she demands an immediate rematch and that she led this fight. Let's see what happens. If you properly promote the Grasso-Shevchenko rematch, then Dana White will not miss the opportunity to make good money on this rematch. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and leave a comment. Don't get sick. Bye-bye.